So, the news surrounding Harry Potter just never ceases to amaze me. I think about it all the time, and I tell myself, like, when are they ever going to get over the fact that J.K. Rowling is the one that created Harry Potter? I don't know if they're ever going to get to that point, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't. But it is quite funny to see what happens when people get together to enjoy Harry Potter and everybody attacks them online because that's the easy thing to do. Of course, online activism is the easiest, most laziest form of activism anybody can partake in, but that's neither here nor there. What am I talking about? Well, we have an article from Inside the Magic that says Harry Potter fans are apparently getting absolutely crucified for supposed cringeworthy and transphobic gathering. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Harry Potter fans are getting attacked for doing what Harry Potter fans do, and that's get together and enjoy themselves in the space of Harry Potter. I'm not sure what the hell this is talking about, so we're going to get into the article, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, before we do, just consider leaving this video subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video to push us out into the YouTube algorithm. So it says thousands of Harry Potter fans gathered at King's Cross Station in London on Friday to celebrate the fictional first day of school at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Oh, that's cool. Though the group cheered for the station's official Wizarding World inspired announcement, thousands online slammed attendees for publicly supporting J.K. Rowling. Rowling, sometimes known as Robert Galbraith, has gone from one of the most beloved children authors of all time to perhaps the most controversial. She's most famous for authoring the Harry Potter series, which went on to inspire 8 movies, multiple Universal Studios theme park lands, and Broadway West End play, spin-off books, the Fantastic Beasts film series, video games like Hogwarts Legacy, and more. But just a few years after accidentally liking a transphobic tweet, Rowling dove headfirst into gender-critical ideology. So, again, I don't know what the obsession is with J.K. Rowling. Like, I know this particular side of the aisle wants so desperately, and I really mean desperately, to try to remove J.K. Rowling from Harry Potter. There is no way that's going to happen, okay? You are going to have to spend an ungodly amount of money to try to buy out J.K. Rowling from Harry Potter. There's no way you're getting rid of her. And I know they desperately want it to be a thing. They really, really want to try to make people mad about it, but nobody cares, bro. Like, nobody really gives a shit about what you think about J.K. Rowling. You guys are so obsessed with her. And these are the same people who are attacking Az right now. And I say it all the time. These are the same kind of people who are attacking Az over Starfield right now. They're the ones calling Az a crybaby. They're the ones calling Az whatever fucking name under the book because he had a differentiating opinion about certain aspects of Starfield. They're the ones complaining about him, but they're also the same ones complaining about J.K. Rowling and calling everybody who tries to go to a Harry Potter event a transphobe or whatever they want to call him. It's just stupid. So it says, a proud trans-exclusionary radical feminist, aka TERF, Rowling proudly supports transphobic pundits. Her cohorts often call gender-affirming care mutilation and purposefully misgender transgender women. She once compared transgender former Harry Potter fans to Death Eaters. Well, I mean, listen, the Death Eaters were pretty damn cool. So I don't know if anybody would be mad about being called a Death Eater. Plus, that name in general is just badass. Being called a Death Eater, I'm okay with this. You could call me a Death Eater. If that's going to be the new word for transphobe, I'm cool with that. It's very clear where the ideology of the person who wrote this article is. Actually, let's see what the person is. Jess Calapi, there's no picture, most likely a white liberal woman. So it says, though Warner Brothers and HBO are still working on Wizarding World projects, Rowling spends most of her time online. She's distanced herself from Harry Potter stars Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, Emma Watson, and Tom Felton, who all spoke out against Rowling's anti-trans views. Just to be very clear, J.K. Rowling doesn't have anti-trans views. J.K. Rowling is probably one of the people who will most be on a trans person's side. That's the most hilarious thing about all of this drama that has ever unfolded with J.K. Rowling. That is the kind of person that will most likely vote all the nonsense in that trans people want, right? Like, she is going to be the ultimate ally. The only problem is that she has one particular notion, and that notion is that she is more of a hardcore feminist than she is a hardcore trans supporter. So she does not want the crossing of trans people into women's spaces, like biological women's spaces. That's her only take on this. She doesn't want biological men in women's bathrooms, for example. She doesn't want them in women's swimming areas or whatever. Like, she doesn't want them in locker rooms. You get what I'm saying? Like, where biological men do not belong, that's what she's against, right? But these people have a problem with that. They absolutely want full total control. They want to dominate you. They want you to dominate your speech. They want to dominate everything around your life. They don't want equality. They want absolute obedience. And this is the problem that she has in this particular regard. But again, this is the problem that we have with these trans people online, because they're absolutely insane in general. So it says former fans are critical of those who still support Rowling and, by extension, Harry Potter. So when anti-transgender activist FKA Serial Joss shared his video of the gathering at King's Cross, it drew widespread criticism. This gives me chills every year when I see the videos on social media, the fan wrote. Who will be at King's Cross today? J.K. Rowling spreading magic. I don't really see what's transphobic about any of this. I mean, it's people just enjoying themselves at a Harry Potter event. Like, how is this transphobic? I have no idea. Some compare those in the video to Disney adults. I feel like society has got too focused on criticizing Disney adults when Harry Potter adults exist, said Mark G. Comedy of UK. Like, I don't know. I just think going to Disney World is significantly less cringeworthy than crowding into King's Cross for an announcement about a train that doesn't exist. It doesn't matter, man. It's a fandom. That's the thing. Like, that's what these people don't understand. They're not used to being part of something that is actually positive, right? So it's a fandom. Like, Harry Potter is a fandom, and it's been around long before all of these pronouns, long before all these trans nonsense. Harry Potter predates all this nonsense, and now you have these people trying to say that, oh, it's cringeworthy. It's totally cringeworthy, ladies and gentlemen, that people are gathering around an imaginary train station waiting for a train that's never going to come. It's cringeworthy just to hear an announcement, but they don't get it. It's an event. It's a fun thing to do. It's a fun thing that a lot of adults really grew up on. Like, people grew up on Harry Potter, so you could say it's cringeworthy for these adults to be doing this, but these adults were kids once. That's the thing. They were kids that were into this project. They were into Harry Potter. So why would they not want to do it? I would do it. I don't give a fuck. You could think it's cringe. I don't care. It says, however, most critics focus on Rowling's rampant transphobia. Oh, here we go. Okay, so for one, I liked Harry Potter, but this is embarrassing. I don't know. You're adults. Why are you getting validation from a fake announcement from a book you liked as a kid? But more importantly, this phenomenon of transphobes becoming huge Harry Potter fans because of JKR is bizarre. This is, wow. Wow, this entire comment is just incredible. Embarrassing because I don't know why you adults are trying to get validation from a fake announcement from a book you liked as a kid. This is coming from the same adults who need validation from everybody about their damn pronouns. This is the same argument you guys have all the time. Like, you want validation all the time, every single day. You need validation. Validation is what you seek and you crave. So how can you be mad at someone else who needs validation? It's not even needing validation. Like, they're just there trying to enjoy an event. They're trying to enjoy an event. That's all they're trying to do. So what does this have to do with anything? I got to tell you, the hypocrisy on that particular side of the aisle is absolutely rampant. And it never ceases to amaze me how they could just never remain ideologically consistent. It's impossible. It's always about what's best for them and screw everybody else at the end of the day. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.